We are here today. It is hi, I'm Kristen Coates. I'm coding every day until I become a web developer. I'm joined by Internet and Acrylia, who will this time not talk while he codes and will work on his mic because it's echoing. And yeah, so here we are today. I am joined by Internet, who for the longest time I thought was an Asian woman, but I'm pretty sure is a dude. And we're joined by our mod, Acrylia, who lets me know every other day that I ain't shit, and it's okay because I can become shit. Okay, we're gonna start by we're gonna start with the breathing exercise. Oh, first I gotta send this to the people in the Discord and let them know I'm here. I'm ready. My body is ready. I'm streaming. It is day 64, right? Yeah. It is day 64. 64. Day 64. It's day 64, y'all. He actually went with the breathing exercise idea. I'm telling you, man. I like peaceful shit. I love peaceful shit. I'm all about sitting in the mountains and walking through the woods. Nah, I don't need the chaos anymore. I'm good on that. Alright, so we're gonna share this. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna put this over here. It says, by using at everyone, you're about to mention 100 plus people. Are you sure? Send now. Yes. You thought I was an Asian woman. I thought you were an Asian woman. And we will begin our breathing exercise. First, we need to find a pretty picture to look at, or some landscapes. Okay, so let's get this together. All right, I'm gonna deafen. Okay, and we're gonna, let's see. We need 1 minute. We need 1 minute. Okay. Breathe in through the nose. Let out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. A little stretchy stretch. Get real relaxed. Yeah. It's gonna be a good day. We are healing. We are doing healing things. It is okay that CSS doesn't act right when we want it to act right. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Today we're gonna write JavaScript code and it's gonna work. Maybe not the first or second or third or fourth time, but eventually it'll work. And that CSS is gonna look right. Breathe in. And breathe out. Yes, everything is going to be responsive. Everything is going to fall into place. We are going to be hydrated. Everything's going to be all right. We're going to become employed. Oh, we're going to become employed. Oh, everything's going to be okay. Let it all out. Woo, 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 woo. Hum, 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 hum. We are about to code, and it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be all right because we're about to code. Hi, this is Kristen Codes. I'm coding every day until I become a web developer. And we are going to code today because that's what this channel is about. We code. We not only code, but we code with pizzazz. So, where we left off yesterday. Am I a CS student? No, and thank God I'm not, because I would probably be losing my shit. Okay, now that we've got the questions out of the way. Okay. Oh, look, it's responsive. Oh, she's responsive. She's doing responsive things. I'd lose it too. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, dearie. Let's make this 50%. These things are hugging these things. Oh, no, it's okay because 1440, it looks good. At 1440, it is looking great. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Now we're going to go to 768. Okay. All right. Okay, this is a little bit wide down here. We're going to have to fix this. She's a bit wide. We can't have that. We cannot have that. So we're just going to change that. We're going to go into our CSS, you know? And when you look at your CSS, take a deep breath. Because it's crazy. It's crazy, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And we're just going to change this to 700. There's a better way to do it, but you know what? We're not going to worry about that. We are just going to get it to work. And look, it's working. Look, it looks pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hello, Fabs. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the peaceful stream. We are in deep into our CSS. And we are breathing. We are breathing. Is the music too loud? Is it good? Do y'all feel good? Would y'all prefer rain sounds? Would y'all prefer, what would you prefer? What would you prefer? Rain or this? Because I'm open to different ideas sometimes. Let's see. So we got our header. You would prefer rain? Okay. Oh, I can do a poll, right? I can do a poll. Start a poll. Rain. Rain. Let's see, rain or ambience. This is my first poll. I don't know how this goes, so y'all gonna have to choose rain or ambience. The fact that it kept yes, no. You choose rain or ambience. Rain. Come on, vote. Vote. Ambience. Rain or ambience. Come on, vote. Vote. We have 4 votes. We have 7 people here. Vote. Vote like your life depended upon it. Okay. It looks like rain is winning. So we're going to find some rain. Okay. We're going to find some rain. Somebody said vote. This is the rain. Do y'all like that rain? Is this the rain that you want? Y'all like that rain? A different type of rain? What y'all want? Y'all like this? Rain. This is working? Okay. This is wetting your whistle? All right. Let me know if you need me to turn it down or turn it up or whatever it is that you want me to do. I'll do it. Within reason. Within reason. All right. We are doing rain sounds. All right, we're here. Now, today, hold on, let's see what if my mods are saying things. Acrylia, are you there? Hello? Oh, okay. I'll just deafen myself here. Doop, deafen. I'm joined by Internet and Acrylia. Okay? So, oh sorry. Internet and Acrylia. So if y'all want to join the Discord, join the Discord. He is making server changes. I trust him. I trust that he is making things better. He added a bot. Okay, I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna stay in my lane and let him do what's best. Okay, so here's the Discord. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to remove this. All right. So if you're new here, we are doing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We are working our way to a JavaScript course, and we're doing front-end mentor. I don't know what FlavorBot is. I don't know what that is. I'm sure I'll find out soon. All right. So now, now that we're here, we're gonna create another media query because it's time. Because why not? Media queries are fun, and they don't bring any harm to anybody, right? Width less than equal to 375 pixels. So we have created a media query. Now, what we shall do. Let me open my Figma file. Oh, it's chilly in here. It's chilly in here. I need to get my robe. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have, hold on. Let me close this a little bit so I can put on my robe. Hold on, y'all. Hold up now. What's up, Ben? Man, what's up, Ben? Ben is doing his thing. He's also coding, y'all. He's a coder. He's doing web development. Y'all should go subscribe to his channel. He's amazing. He's great. All right. All right. Got my titties out. We are just coding and doing this design, and we are going very slow with this design. And we're just gonna get it done. We're gonna stream for a few hours. It's the first stream of the day. So let's see. So I think that is looking okay. All of this is looking okay. So 768 pixels. So we got 1440. Chef's kiss. 768. This look kind of crazy. Hold up. This needs to be brought in. I might leave it like that. It's looking good. All right. This is I didn't even do this Figma file. This is from Front End Mentor. All right. So the recipe, the 768 is looking good. Now what we got to worry about is the 375. As you can see, the 375 ain't looking too hot, right? This is what the 375 is supposed to look like that. There's supposed to be more space in between here to, hold on. Is this 375? Yeah, it's 375. This looks completely different though. Bruh. 242. What is this? Oh, okay. I can minimize that. That's not a problem. So why don't we just start from the top to the bottom? All right. So what I'm gonna do? Oh Lord, look at all this stuff. I'm gonna copy everything that's inside of this media query. I'm going to close that. Ben, are you trying to go front end or back end? And we're gonna put that. All right, so now we're gonna start way at the top in this media query. We got info 1, info 2, info 3, and we got the footer. Okay, deleted the streaming VC and moved everyone to stage. Okay. That is actually, now that I think about it, Octavian, that is way smart. Okay. Okay, exactly. That's how I feel, Ben. It don't matter. Pay me. Pay me. Pay me. So what are you working on? If y'all don't know, Ben is, first we're going to go to Ben's, page. If I could go to channel. So this is Ben's channel, right? Y'all should watch it. He's also a veteran. He's also a dad. And he's a veteran. He's working, trying to become a software engineer, right? So I'm subscribed. You should subscribe too. Second, he is working through this. He's working through a curriculum. I forgot. Hold on. New need help. If we go here, and then we go community taught. We go to classes. He's working through these classes, right? So if y'all want this, he will be streaming today. So there you go. He's working through these classes. And that's what Ben does. That's what the Ben does. All right. So now let's look at our Figma file. Man, oh man, Figma, stop it. All right. So first of all, this is a bit too thick, or it's not on, it needs to be smaller. It's not on one line. Let's make this smaller so it kind of matches. This is okay. The size of this is perfect. This is good. There seems to be a little bit more spacing. How do you organize your styling when it gets complex, like front-end mentor projects or a big complex design-wise? What do you mean by that? Like, when you say, how do you organize your styling when it gets complex? Okay, so, I guess, okay, I can answer that. The CSS, okay. So, number one, I start with a root. I start with making like the default colors and stuff because it gives you a color guide in the file. It gives you like a style guide. So I do that. Then I make my text presets and stuff. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes it's not. Recently, yesterday, if you were, well, you probably weren't watching yesterday. I did something different because I noticed that things were getting a bit too complex. I'm gonna just cross that out. For example, I started doing nested CSS, and nested CSS has cleaned up things a lot. So nested CSS is, and naming is big. Some people, I don't think they think about the names that they give things, and I think they should take more time when they're naming things. That's another thing. So yeah, I use nested CSS now and a combination of comments and naming things, and that works for me. I should join. I thought you moved me to the stage. I'm in the stage, right? I'm in the stage audience, but I need to join the stage. I'm in the stage audience. Oh, okay. So what does this mean? So I no, y'all don't want to hear me twice. I'll just mute my mic. Why would y'all want to hear me twice? Oh, but you can talk. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, so what? Okay, so yeah, that works. Do you have a CS degree, or are you switching to tech from a non-technical background? Switching to tech from a non-technical background. So for future streams, you simply start a stage and you can invite people to speak. Okay, all right, that works. That works. That works. Okay. Coming from a non-technical background. You want to know my story? You can go to my day zero video. You can also go to my GitHub. Yeah, brother. We are in the same boat. All right. So the next thing we're going to do. So first, the Figma file. Figma. So the top looks good, but we need to fix this H1. And the good thing about how I just organized this, so we're just gonna go, we're in the hero. Let's clean this up a bit. I'm all for spaces, but and let me make this green. All right. So now we're in the hero and we want to edit the hero one text, the H1. Why don't we change that to, I know some people are going to be like, I need to use rim units. I know. Get off my back. Get off my back. That inline style is probably going to overwrite because there's an inline style on that. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. Interesting. But the orange thing ain't acting right. All right, let's do 50 is too much. 45. All right, that looks good. Right? It's not stretched all the way out though. That's the thing. Oh yeah, and I need to fix the padding. So the padding on this is 16 and 48. So let's change that. Well, that would just be one room. All right. So that's better. Actually, that is irritating as hell. Why is it not centered? No, it is centered. No, slightly on this side is not. Why? Right now, I'm working on Flashcard app. I did not buy the front end Mental Pro. I finished the CSS, and I have to make a couple of fixes in JS, mostly going by eye or imagination. I don't think going by eye is bad at all. What is the point to code the whole website from scratch if we have the AI just asking what is your goal and mindset as the web dev? Okay, so if I'm trying to learn piano, wouldn't I want to learn the keys, the tones? Wouldn't I want to learn like what the old masters have done? Like if I'm learning how to paint or draw, it's like when it's like yeah, we have robots that can weld, but you wouldn't ask a welder, well, why would you want to learn how to weld like this when a robot can do it? That makes no sense. There's still a point to a person doing this, right? All right. If that answers that, I don't know. It don't matter at this point. Alrighty. Body. Broski, just using LLM for CSS UI as a web designer for almost a decade. Once you understand how it works, then just Use a combination of AI tools to produce a design and then tweak. Okay. I will submit your suggestion to HR and we'll get back to you on that. So anyway, I need to figure out why this is human made is a selling point as well as being able to correct mistakes. I have been studying Python and I can read code, but when it is time to code, I have no idea what to type. Any tips? Really? Okay. Well, there's typically interesting. Usually that's because you've been doing too many tutorials and you haven't been doing your own thing. You've been following tutorials. So it's time for you to find projects that you can code yourself. What I recommend is maybe you can even ask AI. You could ask one of the AI, hey, what are some beginner Python projects I can work on? Maybe that's just in the console and just go from there. Just do that. As projects scale in complexity, there's a greater need for fundamental knowledge. We've always had tools like Wix, Squarespace, etc. for website creation. Okay. I would like to figure out why this is not completely centered. The HTML is 375. The HTML. But what about the body? Is the body... The body is 375. Where's this extra space over here? What about the project container? Is the project container doing... I hope the project container isn't acting crazy again. That's weird. There's this extra space on the right hand side of the document. And I don't see, you know what, it's probably not even a, okay, I don't want to get stuck on that because I'll be doing that all day. People tell me I should not memorize everything. Hold on. When I was interning at a firm, there was a guy who was vibe coding everything. He failed after 2 weeks and quit, and we had to restart the project from scratch. I was a web designer for almost a decade. You were a web designer? Designer. It either becomes muscle memory or it's in working memory. You learn through experience. Yes, sir, you do learn through experience. And if anybody, see, that's the problem. Like when people were learning the code years and years ago, they didn't have like people saying, "Why don't you use AI?" or "Why don't you do this?" or "Why don't you do that?" Like they didn't have all that noise. Not everybody has all this noise going on. You got all this doom and gloom and stuff. Like, shut the hell up. Shut up. All right, we're just gonna keep going with this Figma file. It's okay that that doesn't look right, but we're gonna just keep going because I know I can get stuck into the details. Orange thingy. The orange thingy height. Let's change that to 40 pixels. Let's change the top to 15. Okay, 10. All right, width to 200. Width 200. That's too much. Let's go with 180. All right. 180. 160. Okay, that's a lot better. But we want a little bit more, maybe 170. All right, that's not bad. And we need a little bit more line height, I think. What's the line height? Does it say the line height? The idea of why not just use AI is similar to saying something like, why do we have a car detailers when a car wash exists? Yeah, some people, they just mean, we got 30 people watching. I don't know where all the people came from, but hey, what's up, y'all? Make sure y'all subscribe. We are, if you are new here, we are doing, we're doing we're doing a front end mentor project, and this front end mentor project involves filtering. So I know you just see HTML and CSS right now, but soon we're going to get into JavaScript. I just want to make sure I do this project completely. I want to do it right. So we got to make sure the first 2 pages are right. Do any of you guys use TryHackMe? I used to use TryHackMe when I thought I wanted to go into cybersecurity. I'm currently learning AI, machine learning, and I'm a first-year engineer. Don't know if it's worth it. Learning is always worth it. I'm glad AI exists. Imagine learning how to code in 1985. The idea of, okay, morning, are you working on mobile responsiveness? Yeah, Kyle. How you doing, Kyle? I'm working on mobile responsiveness. Right. Okay. So this is a project I just really wanted to be done right. You said you wanted to go into, I used to want to go into cybersecurity. Used to. Then I realized that I don't think I want to go into IT. All right. So back to what we were doing. All right. Now y'all might notice the squiggly isn't here. We're going to do the squiggly. Oh, and this needs to be adjusted. And this gap is a bit too much. So what is this? The hero info? Hero. Where is it? The hero info gap. Right here on the Figma file, it says that it is 32. So we're going to change that to 32. All right. That's a little bit better. Then we need to fix this. So let's, well, the hero image container. We're in the hero image container. And I put the height as auto. If I put the height, what would that do? The hero image container. All right. Nerd. I am a nerd. Morning, are you working? Yeah, you said you wanted to go into cybersecurity. What's your job right now? I'm unemployed. I tried it out when I was leading towards cybersecurity at the time. I'm same here. It's funny how we all have that same path where we're like, oh, we're gonna go into cybersecurity, or we're gonna do this, or we're gonna do that. I just started studying computer science, and I'm debating between being a software engineer or cybersecurity. Listen to your heart. Since I discovered TryHackMe, I can't stop thinking about cybersecurity. Do your thing, homie. If you're passionate about it, or not, if you if you want to do it, if that's something that you feel like you can focus on, do it. So we got the width, we got the height. The height is incorrect. So if I did 100 pixels, that's weird. The height is maybe the height should not be auto. Something is causing height, width, border, height. The height is 300. Oh, okay, something's wrong with the height. Okay. So we got, and this is the image container. What if I put, I hate doing this, but okay, something. It works, so we're gonna keep it like that. All right. And it still has that little white background, which should be something's wrong. Oh, it's right here. I didn't see that. Do 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 do. It's weird. I cannot see that 8-pixel border for some reason. Border. One pixel solid red is not showing up. Why is it not showing up? Interesting. Yeah, we got a Discord. We got a Discord, homie. Alright, so that's looking better. This isn't though. For some reason, but at 768, it looks okay. Does it? Nah, we're gonna have to fix something. At 768, it's not looking right. Yeah, something ain't right. We'll fix that in a second. Right now we're doing 375. All right. All right. Oh, Lord. All right, let's see. What happened that you decided to do web dev instead of cybersecurity? I had a bad experience in IT. And then I had to think about it. I lost my IT job last year, and I had to think about like, what do I actually want to do? So, oh no, I'm not gonna say what happened. I was just help desk. Nope. Nope. Hmm. I don't know. Why isn't that? That is so weird. I think this is a DevTools problem. The DevTools are always doing this, man. Is it 100 DVH or something like that? There's this little space on the side, and I don't know why. Sometimes DevTools messes up. So you see how right here everything is good. This is the border around the HTML, right? But for some reason, like say we get to 375 right here. Hold on. You see how there's this little space right here? Hold on, let me. See how there's this little space right here? I can't tell. See, one thing I've learned from doing all this in the DevTools a lot is that the DevTools will hover over. You said hover over object. What do you mean on? What do you mean object? Have you given margin or padding? Margin and padding are off. No. Padding 0. Hold on. Let's see. Margin 0. It's only display flex. That's it. That's it. So I'm working on a front end mentor project. See the HTML. Hold on. Let's look at the body. Let's put a border on the body. Border 1 pixel solid blue. Yeah. For some reason the body and the HTML aren't going all the way across. They have no padding, margin. The box sizing is border box. And then let's say hover until the full body becomes yellow and click and then go to computer. Hover until the full body becomes yellow. I don't know what you mean by that. And then go to computer. That's weird. It's only 371 pixels, but it's not 375. And this is only 373. But why is it only 373? Hold on, whoa, y'all saying a lot at one time. You have given the margin, bro, to the body. Okay, so to the body, there's 0 margin on the body. There's a border of 1. That's because that's this border. But it's not fully 375 like it is up here. There is no margin on the body. See? So there's no margin on the body. Box sizing border box. Try HTML. Yeah, HTML is the same. There's no margin. I'm telling you, sometimes DevTools like fucks up. With 100 view width. You want me to try with 100 view width on the HTML? What's up, Angela? How you doing? Hover on the space and then click. When you say hover on the space, what do you mean by that? You mean like this right here? I'm telling y'all, sometimes DevTools just is weird. So this is 375. For some reason, hold on, let me think. Why would it do that? Why would it shrink like that? Let me think. So we got no margin, we got no padding, but for some reason it's shrinking. It has a space to the right. Where do you have the media point? It's at 768 and 375. So if we go to, okay, so we're in 375. That, nope. Give body 100 view width. I wonder. Nope. I'm telling y'all, sometimes it's a DevTools issue. Man, please change the background noise to some lo-fi music. I'm telling y'all, sometimes it's the DevTools. The DevTools mess up C. I'm telling y'all. So like if we, so then what I could do is something like this, which is really weird. So let's go to the add media query, right? Let's say HTML. Oh, whoa. Are y'all gonna let me say HTML? Oh, it still won't let me do it. For some reason, it's like 2 pixels off. Have you set the box sizing to border box? The default is content box. Yes, ma'am. Box sizing is border box. I think it's just the DevTools because the DevTools does this type of stuff all the time. And everything is correct. Everything is right. But for some reason, this is not. Yeah, sometimes you really need to see it on your device. I'm telling y'all, the DevTools will do that. See, for some reason, the DevTools act strange. Hey man, please tell me your headphone name. Yeah, sometimes. Then try closing the DevTool and adjust the width using window. It'll only let me close the window so much. See, it won't let me close all the way. But anyway, I'm not gonna focus on that because I want to move on. Focusing on that, I'll just be here forever trying to figure out like why that's a thing, and I'll never get anything done. Fussing and fighting with the DevTools. And there's literally nothing else outside of here. Man, don't tell me it's the project container. I bet it's the project container. What is overflow x hidden? Oh, overflow x hidden on what? Oh, oh. So I would put that on. I'll be like overflow hidden like that. Oh, is it this thing right here? Maybe it's this thing. Ha! I think we found it. uh, it's the orange thing. Uh, hold up. The orange thing is in the hero info. No, 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 no. Where's that? This is. Hold on, let me think. Which one is this? This is. What do I need to know to get an IT job? Give it to body. A will hide. I think it's this thing right here. We found it. The span. Hold on. Info 21 orange thing. Info 21 orange thing. No. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, X Div Hamza. Thank you, Hamza. But now I can't find it. All right. Scrolling through my HTML and losing my mind. All right. Okay, so we found it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I'm not. It's no question that that's it. Let's see. Now I need to figure out where it's actually supposed to be. Angela, how are you doing today? Yeah, we fixed it. I was giving up. I won't lie, because I was like, it's time to move on, because I know how I am. Oop, I got my titties showing up. All right. All right, let's see. Of course I've given it position absolute. That's what I'm about to work with right now. I just didn't see it when I was scrolling. All right. So, but I got it from here. I got it from here. I got it from here. I promise you. Built for real life. And what's cool is that we can do display none because it's not showing on 375. So there we go. But if I would have continued, I would have eventually got to it. But I do appreciate the help. I don't want to make it seem like I'm ungrateful. I do appreciate the help. I do. I love you. Thank you, Hamza. You said why do I want it? Where you want it? Why? Okay, so here's the thing. It's here. It's in the 1440 size. It's in the 768 size. It's not in this size. So I was confused. But if I would have kept going, I would have eventually got to it. And I would have said, okay, that's not working. I would have erased it. But because I super focused on that, you know what I mean? So I appreciate your help. I would have eventually got to it, but I sound ungrateful. I love you, Hamza. I already did that. I just did that. I literally just did. We're in the media query right now. This is the media query. This is the media query. We're in the media query. It's good. It's fixed. It's fixed. I promise you, it's fixed. It is fixed. It's fixed. It's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. You did it, Hamza. You did it. All right. Next. All right. So the next thing we need to do is let's focus on. So this gap is a bit too big. Okay, so we need to go to the hero image. Can you explain bit of MERN stack, like just the basic explanation? No. Coding feels fun when you do it as a passion. Of course I want to connect. How are we going to connect? You can go to my GitHub and add me. You can go to my GitHub and add me. My LinkedIn is on the left-hand side of my GitHub, if that's what you mean by connect. Or you can go to our Discord. And no, we will not be explaining MERN stack here. That is not what we're doing today. There's many articles on MERN stack. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. That's the stack that I use currently. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, homie. That's what we're doing. So we need to remove the padding at the bottom of this hero info. So I guess we really don't need that. We never needed that because the HTML wasn't the problem. We never needed to edit the project container because that wasn't a problem. What is the app on the right of OBS? What is the app on the right of OBS? Figma. It's Figma, homie. All right. So now since we've done that, we need to fix the padding. Yeah, yeah, I joined Figma in 2015. Do you use Vanilla CS or Tailwind or Bootstrap? I use Vanilla CSS. Hold on. By the way, I'm gonna tell y'all. So this is how we usually do it. So this is how we usually do it. So when y'all have like we when we're in the chat, when we're in the stream, does monitor help in development? Like big screen and all. Yeah, it does help. I want an extra monitor. Like for real. Like I want an extra monitor. Okay, so when we're in when we are in the stream, I highly recommend y'all go to the code snippets. And if y'all want to suggest some code, y'all put it here. This is how we do it. What questions do you have related to Merge Stack? All right. All right. So now we need to add our padding bottom. We need to change that because the padding bottom here is different. I don't think there's any padding bottom, and the padding is relying on the. Okay. I think. No, it just needs to not be that much. What is it? 64, and what is it here? All right, that's better. We need to adjust this. And that, so we're done with the hero. Now we need to go into info one. In the server, we do have a web developers who are familiar with the different stacks. I have a laptop. I'm planning on buying an external monitor so it helps with gaming, editing, and coding. All right, do your thing, homie. Do your coding, technologia thing. Do that. Do that. Do it, man. And you do it the best way you know how, man. We support you. We support you. For real. 16 pixels. 64 pixels. Angela, are you still here? Angela! Angela! No, this is a front end mentor project. No, there's no problem. I just want to make sure Angela Angela is my uh she's the reason I'm doing all this. Honestly. She's part of the reason. Oh crap. Alright. 16, 16, 16, 16, 64, 16, 16, 64. So left and 64, 64. All right. I wanted to feel the entire, you know what I mean? Sometimes the text just doesn't want to do the thing that you want it to do in the thing. I mean, nothing's wrong with this. Oh, okay, so now you want to work, but you don't want to work. I just want you to be slightly bigger. Can we do 0.9? 9? Can we do 0.999? Oh my god. Oh. 6? 7? 8? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Y'all just want to be together. And that's okay. And if you want to be together, then I don't care. I don't like it. I have an Asus. It was between 40 and 80 when I bought it. Oh, whoa. I'll show y'all the laptop that I use. The laptop that I use is this right here. It is a ThinkPad. T480, $200 and something on Amazon. Y'all better listen to Acrylia. That is, yes, that is the laptop. 2 batteries. i7. Let me find out. All right. Okay. Hello, sir. I'm here to save your time. At first, you know the fundamentals. Second, you need to choose between PHP or JS. And the third thing, pick up a database type. There are schemas and tables and types. I feel you, homie. So the goal is we are doing JavaScript. I'm just doing the front end of this thing right now. So we do a lot of JavaScript here. In the Christian Code server, you can find me under Acrylia. I joined, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we do a lot of JavaScript here. It's just that we're on some front end stuff right now, so bear with me doing these. If you choose JS, take Next.js. After JS, we're gonna do React. Okay, all right. So now since we got that together, what you'll get. All right, so let's trudge along. 32. All right. If y'all are here, make sure y'all subscribe. Like, for real. Make sure y'all subscribe and make sure y'all join the Discord. Because most of the time, if y'all want something, if y'all want me to look at something on screen and stuff, if y'all go to the code snippets, I look at these code snippets. All right. We do the code snippets. All right. So now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to keep moving forward. We need to fix some of these things. So number one, let's fix the gap between all of these elements, which should be 24. I think there's an info card container. Yeah, there's an info card container, and these should be 24. All right, that's fixed. Then the gap in these, I think that's okay. I don't like, it should be the div info card. Can we do space between? Yeah, we can do space between, and then I want it to be like 20 pixels. Yeah, this is fine. Actually, no, that's not fine. All right, let's see. The gap between these is 24. All right, and I think that's good. We don't want any padding bottom though. All right, so now we're on to the next one. I think you are from Guatemala. As a quick notice, yeah, and if their portfolio page is AI generated, can you just go ahead and delete it from the chat? So I don't want to see that shit. We're working on a front end mentor project. All right. Let's see. So the next thing, what's up, Nato Desu? How are you doing, brother? How are you doing? Built for real life. 30 minutes. So that needs to be changed. This is the section. This is info 2. So we're gonna make this smaller. Go to info 2. So the info 2. What do I do for work in the meantime? I am unemployed, brother. I'm unemployed. That's the truth of it. I'm an unemployed man trying to find a job, trying to get some skills, brother, so I can make something of myself. Section info 2. 64. No problem, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't have to lie. I do not have to lie. It is what it is. 16. I do not have to lie. What are we building here? We are building okay, so I'm gonna just link everybody in the chat. Okay, so we are working, so I do challenges on Front End Mentor, okay? Right now we're working on this challenge. This is an intermediate challenge. This is a recipe finder website. If you go here, I'm gonna link it in the chat. Bam, bam, boom, bam, bam, wham. There you go. All right, so that's that. So that's what we're working on. Last week we were learning different JavaScript stuff. So we were learning a lot of array functions, doing a lot of exercises and stuff, doing a lot of theory. And the theory was leading up to this because we have to use filter on these things, and I want to do that correctly. Anyway, so that's that. So now what we're trying to do is we're being very careful about each and every step we're taking with the JavaScript, the CSS, because I want to make sure that this project is perfect. It's going to be perfect because I feel like this is one of the things I'm going to use when I try to start applying for jobs. So, in the near future, but not in the long term. So my first big project, I want it to be a CRUD application. So I haven't started on that yet, but I'm really excited, and I am going to start making a roadmap for it, like it when projects are medium size. Yeah. But right now, what I'm trying to do is make sure all of this looks right. I want it to look all nice and neat and stuff. So this is the section 3. So we're gonna go to section. Hold on. Better for real life. All right, that looks good. Okay, so now we're on to this section, and this is what that section looks like. Create, read, update, delete. It's an application that lets you do all 4 of those things. And which I don't know, is I used to work in an apartment complex, right? And I was very interested in, I don't know if anybody else is interested in this, but I am very interested in like enterprise software that involves like maintaining inventory. I don't know why I'm into that. I don't know why I think that's cool, but maintaining inventory and updating inventory and allowing people to do all this, I don't know. I don't know why I think it's, I don't know, I'm just weird. So my first project is going to be housing and apartment related, like the maintenance and the upkeep. Like I want the application to go through the whole process. It's going to be my first portfolio piece. It's going to go through the whole process of like say we get a tenant and we want that tenant, we're like, because let me get my thoughts straight. Same. I was maintenance at apartments and always wanted to redo the whole app that work orders went through. Yes, man. I used to do apartment maintenance, and I used to work in the front office, right? So I knew the entire thing. I knew the entire work order process, the entire maintenance process, and then the process of working with a person that just came into the apartment complex and they're looking for an apartment, towards the, oh, now we're signing the lease, oh, now we're doing maintenance, oh, now we're building that relationship with them, all of that stuff. I'm really interested in that whole process. So that's what I want my application to be, my first portfolio piece to be. So that's that. And y'all can tell I'm passionate about it, man. I'm passionate about it. I want this to be a thing. I want it to work. So we are on. People are gonna. Okay, let's see. Info 3. So we should be in Info 3, and we need to adjust the padding. The padding on the left hand side is 16 pixels. Padding on the left. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I remember. Cause maybe Info 3. Why did I add margin? Why did I add margin right there instead of? It's because of that. Yeah, I think it was because of that. Okay, well, let's just take that out. Let's remove this. Let's take this out. Put that right there. Make sure that is 16. Do we have padding anywhere else? Padding on the button. Padding on the 9. Let's see. What is this? That is margin. So let's do margin. Can I do margin none? Let's just do margin 0. Okay, margin 0. And then it's weird because there's padding right there, but that thing is going outside the padding. So is it because I use Opera because I like it. What's wrong with Opera? What's wrong with Opera? You got a problem with Opera? Well, Opera has a problem with you. That is weird. Where's that styling coming from? Man, oh man, oh man. And this is info 3. Info, this is info 3 info. Info 3 info, which has, okay. Info 3 info. Do you know how to do editing? When you say, do I know how to do editing, what editing are you talking about? So info 3. Why don't I put padding 0.2? Let's do, because something isn't right. Info 3. Oh, it's the width. Can we just do with 100%? Can we add padding of 10 pixels? If I do that, what happens? Can I do left and right like 10 pixels? Can I do 16? Guess we're gonna leave that there for now. And we're just gonna shorten this. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright. The height of this is 343 pixels. The height. And then there's padding, 1648. There's padding on the inside. want the font size to be 20. Let's see what happens when we do that. Oh, and I think I have them justified. Let's see. I want it to look like that. So what would I need to do? Let's go down. And we're gonna go up. Goes, both of them go on that line. Whatever. Let's check this. 12. The gaps on these are too big. Info 3. Alright, that's actually pretty good. And then the footer. Footer. Set 5. Flex direction column. Why did that reverse like that? I forgot how to do that. There's a way you reverse. Okay, column reverse. Column reverse. Bam. And it has a it doesn't say what gap it has right there. All right, whatever. So we're gonna footer, display flex, gap, gap. We need a gap. We need a gap. We need a gap. We need a gap. All right, that looks good. There's actually too much padding. Oh, we go there. All right, that looks good. So we got 1440. This is 1440. 1440 don't look bad, except for this part right here. So let's fix that right now. Oh, my bad, we're not at 1440. Are we at 1440? 1440. All right. All right. So that looks good. 1440. No problems. Everything's good on 1440. 375. 375. No, 768. 768. There was one problem. Number one, that okay, I think no, that's how that's supposed to be. It's this right here. Something's wrong with this. So we're going to go to. Actually, what we're going to do is take a short break. Let me get an orange or something. Oh my god. All right, let me go get an orange, some coffee. All right. Cheer the real MVP, of course. course, the chair is the real MVP out here in the MVP streets. We're taking a short break because breaks are important. Every stream I talk about how important breaks are. If you ain't taking a break, what the hell? You ain't taking breaks? You ain't taking breaks? You ain't taking breaks? What? You ain't taking breaks? We taking breaks over here. We taking breaks. We taking breaks. We taking breaks. How long we been going at this? An hour and 37 minutes? We need at least one break. We taking breaks. We taking breaks. We taking breaks. I'm gonna just bite into this. Oh my God. Oh, this orange. This orange. Oh my God. Then I got the coffee up in there getting ready. Y'all don't understand. Yeah, this orange is different. Hold up, this orange is juice. This this orange got me blushing a little bit. oh, oh my God. Oh wow. Okay. Oh my God. Orange, what are you doing to me? um, have I been coding for 64 days only? Just about. Oh my God. It's juicy. It's a little bit too juicy. Hold on, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why was that orange? Why, why was that orange so juicy? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get some coffee. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm telling you, that orange, what that orange just did was too much. Whoa. Hold on. Let me pick up the pieces of that orange. That orange did a little bit too much. Hold on. That wasn't that was not safe for work. Do I use free code camp? Sometimes, yeah. In one of the servers, and I'm a hold up, stay right there. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell you how we use free code camp. Hold on. Woo. Hold up now. That orange, she was juicy. And you feeling so popular. Hold up now.
That's what he says.
That's
what he says. But he says peach. Yep. Oh, I most definitely was pissed at you last night. I told Z about it. And he was like, he just wanted him to. I said, I dare you to finish that sentence. And he just started laughing. Don't be lying to me.
About what?
Did you start with him?
I am sorry.
You never would have done it. But you know
Oh.
how I feel about it.
Oh, okay. Well. All right. Really, this literally made me think my room was on fire was on the, what? What is it? Ugh.
All right. So where are we? What are we doing? I got my coffee. I don't know who Max is, but you just sent me a friend's request, so I guess I'm gonna accept it. Who is this? Hey, sorry for bothering you. If you need a JetBrains, let me tell y'all something. I don't know who Alvin is, but if y'all ever send me some stuff like this, what this says, I can give the license first if you agree to pay me after. Please DM me if you are interested. You know who you are if you're watching the stream. Let me tell you something. It's on and popping in your world. Because I'm going to send this to the mods in that other server that we're in. And then the other server that we're in, so they know what you're doing. Stop trying to scam people on Discord. You know what I mean? Like, people are hard. People are struggling out there, and here you are scamming people. There's somebody in my life that is older, and he's all steadily having issues with scammers. So I'm gonna tell y'all. Oh, I got my coffee, y'all. Did y'all get some coffee? Did y'all get some coffee? I hope you got some coffee. This coffee is special. I'll share the rain video in the Discord later. Did you are you in the Discord? Did you join the Discord? I hope you joined the Discord. It's fun in there. Alright. If you're just joining the stream, what we're doing right now, take this off a little bit. If you're just joining the stream, what we're doing right now is coffee plus coding is the best. It is. It really is. It's great. I love it. Can't get enough of it. Can't get enough of it. And so, ooh, that's hot. That's hot. Have you tried putting coffee in Red Bull? Have you tried getting Sparta kicked across the planet? I'm very caffeine sensitive. essentially. This is actually milk and coffee, not water. Milk base with coffee added to it. Why not drink decaf? Why would I drink decaf? I don't just want the taste. I want to wake up. I wanna be alert. I hope y'all got y'all coffee. I don't just want the taste. I mean, I don't drink this because I love it. You know what? I have had some coffee candy, and it was good. I loved it actually. Listen, we won't talk about that orange. I don't know what that orange was on. Freaky ass orange. That was a freaky ass orange I ate. I ain't never. I'm trying. I'm over here trying to code and better my life, and I got oranges being freaky on a Wednesday. How you gonna be an orange and be freaky on a Wednesday? What are you doing for the rest of the week? Freaky ass orange. Clutching my pearls and shit. Y'all have any questions? Y'all want to talk about anything? While we take this brief intervention in coding, while we're here, y'all want to talk about some stuff? Is anybody watching from work? Is anybody in their bed? How are you watching this? Oh, yeah. Okay. Front free code camp. Okay, so usually, all right. So there's a group of us led by a guy named. What's up? What's up? What's up, India? I got one of my closest friends is from India. My ex is in India. All right. Receive free code camp. Free code camp dailies. Oh, okay. How's work going, man? I hope work is going good. So there's a Discord. I'm gonna show you. So it's this Discord right here. I'm gonna send y'all an invite. That 100 devs. Like sometimes there's a lot of people up in there doing a lot of great things, and they really trying to help. What's up, Matt? How you doing, Matt? Matt, you're in Texas, right? I know I keep asking you this. I'm sorry. You must be because I saw you. Yeah, because you posted it. That's why I made the big money Texas thing. Lockhart. Yeah. Okay. That was the one that was between San Antonio and Austin, right? Because I think we looked at it. What's up, Akeem? Um. Okay. Uh. So usually there's a little group that goes into the free code camp Discord, and what they'll do is they'll um, do stuff like this. Like they'll do the dailies. But I recommend free code camp. Years and years and years and years and years ago, I used free code camp, and I recommend it. I think it's really good. Like hands down, I think it's great. Okay, So are we in agreement with the free code camp? So yeah, use free code camp. Wow, aircraft maintenance engineer, United States Air Force. What stack you study? We're doing HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then we're gonna go to React and Tailwind. 75,000 members is diabolical. It's a great. They are serious. I'm telling you, like, and they are active. You should join that server. Well, you're already. They're always looking for people that can give advice since you're already in the field. So your knowledge would be more than grateful there. They'll really appreciate somebody who can give guidance. Mick Naveen said, "Why web dev?" Let me give y'all the Discord link. Yeah, that's the front end stack. Eventually, I'm sure I'll get to the back end, but right now we're trying to focus on the. So somebody said, why web dev? Because web dev, number one, coding was something that I kept gravitating to since I was a kid. Web dev, that's a good question. Why web development? Because I want to code, and it was either web dev or game dev, and I don't like how game devs are treated. Yeah, it's for beginners. Free code campus for. I don't know. Whatever gets the job done, I don't care if it's old or new. I just care, is it going to teach me what I need to know? Don't let AI write code for you. You won't really learn. You can use it later for efficiency after you write and finish a couple projects by hand to learn. I agree with you. Where am I? 6715. Because with web dev, you can build SaaS, and it's easier to earn money with those than games. Yeah. If you have an entrepreneurial spirit, I think web dev is great. Yes, I'm from the United States. I'm from Texas. This coffee is great. Can you pause this rain sound, please? Why? No. Is it too loud for you? Does anybody not like the rain sound? I agree. Stay away from using AI code and frameworks until you have a stranglehold on the fundamentals of your chosen language. Try to get an internship in some tech company. I hope. Let me tell you why we do rain. Let me tell you why. It's like a static noise. Is it bad? Is it bad? I can't do lo-fi. I can't do anything else besides we can't do nothing else. The thing about AI is that it should be used for boilerplate codes and debugging. Like, if Copilot offers me a good suggestion, I'll take it. But what matters is how it makes you. Rain is amazing. Make a lot of hum. Thanks for sharing. I'll look into the dailies. The dailies are pretty good. Okay, so what y'all haven't seen is y'all seen this is one of those streams where I'm doing front end stuff. I'm just coding a website from Front End Mentor. Yeah, the choices are extremely slim when it comes to no copyright music. So we're stuck in the land of rain and nature sounds. Unless y'all want, I'm down for some nature sounds. I like peaceful stuff. We're just taking a slight coffee break. Then we're gonna get right back into it. Coffee. Internship questions? What about internships? Try to get an internship in some tech company? That would be nice. That would be amazing. Rain is white noise. Why can't it be black noise?
Yes, I do 3D stuff. I want to learn. Yeah, those are the things I want to learn. 3JS, React, and Tailwind. Those are the frameworks we're going into. I don't mind doing back end stuff, but you know, bro, you are doing good. I hope that you get a job fast. It's fast. Good luck. Thank you. I hope I get a job too. If anybody's in Texas and they know any junior and they feel like I'm worthy enough to work in a junior level role or something, and you're in Texas, let me know. Hit me up. Give people my stuff. Mm, this coffee is good. How's the job market for juniors in the USA? Competitive. Extremely competitive, from what I hear. But then y'all gotta understand that. Then y'all gotta understand that not every person that like you have to. It's pretty bad in Europe. You have to look at the mentality of people who are junior level. Like, number one, they're in their 20s, right? For the most part, they're in their 20s. So it is worth junioring if you have an entrepreneurial mind. I'll let you think about that. There's plenty of people who have become successful business owners, have run successful businesses after they understood what was going on in somebody else's business. Arizona State University, is that in Tucson or is that Phoenix? But there's a mindset of people who are in junior. Like most of them, they wait till their senior year before they do something. I'm one of those people who I was in a different degree, but that's contagious. Like a lot of people are waiting to their last semester in their senior year to really actually start doing stuff. I used to live in Tucson, so that should give you a clue as to where I live in Tucson. If you really want to build, you will build. Things are very rough now, but it will get better as long as you keep building, self learning. You will be ready when opportunities open up. Matt, I agree. I feel the same way. I feel like people, I don't know who really benefits from everyone. I don't know who really benefits from people advertising that AI is taking over everything. And every day we're finding out that it's not what it's cracked up to be. So a lot of juniors, a lot of people who are going for junior roles aren't networking. They aren't sharing their code journey in public. I use AI. I use AI to help. I use AI to help me come up with the roadmap. Like I gave it some ideas. I told it what I was trying to do, but it has to be redone because it was a little bit too ambitious. I mean, from all of the AI, does it make your job easier? Like I'm lightly into web design and stuff like Elementor. There's a lot of heavy lifting and coding. I mean, if you're just a designer, then go forth and conquer, my friend. If you just okay, that's what Webflow is, right? Webflow is extremely important for, and Figma is extremely important for web designers, right? But you're just designing, not coding, right? Yeah. agent, I use Gemini. I use Gemini because sometimes GPT doesn't like. I use AI to give me exercises. If you look at some of my past streams, you'll see that I'm using AI to give me exercises. Like I'll learn, like for example, I spent a whole week on array methods. So sort, filter, reduce, map, right? And all last week we did exercises, like lead code style exercises. So we'll probably do one today if I feel like it. Because sometimes I do get embarrassed when I'm on stream and I get stuck, but I gotta fight through that. Because AI will give me an exercise on something JavaScript related and I will get stuck. Hold on, y'all. I'm okay. My bad. All right. So Miroslavnov said the thing you're doing is good. Documenting the journey is so it's like a portfolio. Good idea. Thank you. I feel the same way. Some random dude 3942, but I'm saying like, does it demotivate you from just embracing AI? No, I'm not demotivated because if you go to my day zero video, you'll see that I have a purpose on why I'm learning everything. So I don't. So, I feel like people don't really, they're not passionate about coding. It's not something they decided that they want to do with their lives. So they're going to they want shortcuts because maybe it's not something they actually want to do. Maybe they want to do something else. Matt says, same here. I use ChatGPT for giving me practice tasks and questions to ensure I have a grasp on a specific subject. Yes. With this, you have a commitment to your followers. Yes, sir. Matt said, no sound. Fix that. What do you think is the very first step to learn a new language? I don't know. Go around people who know the language. Go around other people who are learning the language. Finding decent resources. I think it's important to find a community. That's another reason I did this because I was like, man, I don't want to learn by myself. All right. And honestly, the thing about and here's another thing. The struggle will filter out the people who think they want to become developers. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. I was watching this reel just yesterday, and somebody said it was DDG. Y'all know that streamer DDG? He said something profound. He said that there's many times where you get up and then you fall off, but the next time you get up is going to be faster than the first time you tried to get up, right? There's many people who picked up programming and put it down, picked it up, put it down, picked it up, put it down, right? But each time you put it down, it becomes easier the next time you try to pick it up. The problem isn't the falling or the getting up. The problem has always been consistency and understanding that it has to be more than passion and motivation. I would have never made it to day 64 if it was just for passion and motivation. Y'all think that bed is comfortable. You see that? That bed is comfy. Okay? It is massaging every nook and cranny I know and don't know. Do you think I want to get out of bed? I love doom scrolling. I love a good doom scroll. Here's the problem. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think is the secret, and this is what I've learned from doing this for 64 days. The issue is that to make it a habit, there's a rough patch, right? And to make it a habit, some people don't get past that rough patch, right? Some people don't make it past that rough patch. Like, ask ChatGPT or AI or anything about how many people. Hold on. Computer science went from actual enthusiasts to people just wanting an above average job. If you don't love this field, you are going to be miserable. Okay, I'm going to comment on that in a second. But let's talk about consistency. Because there's another guy who released a video yesterday about consistency. Most people want to speed run the learning process. It does not work like that. You have to keep pushing. Second, you also have to make sure that you're taking digestible chunks every day. A lot of people, how do I say this? Some people, they have this idea of just all the stuff they want to learn, and then they fall off, and they stop coding for a while, and then they have to go back and they have to relearn a whole bunch of stuff. Slow and steady really does win the race. This idea that you're going to learn everything in 3, 6 months, or a year is a fallacy and a made-up fairy tale land that does not exist. This shit takes time, right? Like, and I think I'm not mad at the people who want to get a job. I am tired of being broke. Okay? I understand you. I feel you in my deepest heart of hearts. Being broke is not fun. Okay? I want to ride Lambos into the sunset in Miami. Okay? I do. I feel you. I want to be comfortable. My goal is a beach house that's big enough to where I have all my friends in there, or people that need help, the people that I want to help. So that when my friends fall off, they can say, okay, at least I got Chris as a support system. That's what I want. I want to be able to help people. Okay, I went to Florida for the first time last year, and I looked around and I was like, this is way better than Texas. Way better than Texas. Okay? I would love to move to Miami. Okay, I can deal with the hurricanes and the crazy weather. We got crazy bipolar weather here. But the point that I'm trying to make is that y'all gotta find a way to be consistent. Second, there's this idea, for example, there's this idea that when you begin to study, like there's this guy, he studies, what's his last name? Study, this guy right here. This guy, hold up. At his peak, he will study, this is an 11-hour study stream. This is an 11-hour study stream. I want to repeat this. This is an 11, almost 12-hour study stream. Okay? You're not going to get to this point of studying unless you start at like 30 minutes. This dude wasn't always studying like this. Yeah, and you don't, and you say, yeah, I remember him from the pandemic too. And guess what? He's still doing different things. He has different channels. Right? He's still doing stuff. He is still doing stuff. He has like 3 different sounds. So, I guess the point I'm trying to make is that it takes time. And you have to be consistent. Like, sometimes when I get on stream and I'm coding, I feel like, man, I am not doing enough. But I know that if I just stay in front of this computer and I keep coding, everything's going to be okay, right? It's going to be okay. I would study for 11 hours if I had an environment like that too. I used to work on uni coursework for 14 hours a day. You're built different. I can't do that. No, I can do that. I used to do that with another, when I was trying to get my CompTIA certifications. Man. I was so serious about those CompTIA certifications. I got them, but I never want to study like that again. I never want to experience burnout like I experienced burnout in the early part of 2025. That shit will wreck you. And yeah, working my 10 hours at Amazon warehouse and coming home to code is hard. Yes, okay. I was working this hard ass job. I would come home, exercise, I would study, and that's all I did. Yeah, working my 10 hours at Amazon warehouse and coming home to code is hard. It is. Do you have kids too? Because if you have kids in a relationship, that's even harder. How old are you, David? David Omar? Okay, let's get back into this. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm going to say it again because y'all don't be doing it. Make sure y'all subscribe and make sure y'all like and make sure y'all come into the Discord because the Discord is where most of the stuff is happening. The Discord is where most of the things are happening. And I hope y'all act right because Acrylia and I and we do love I am an avid banner and kicker and timeouter. I don't deal with the shit. I don't know about Acrylia. Acrylia is a lot nicer. So I'm just letting you know, act right. 11 hours seem like I'd recommend learning design alongside programming, man. AI is basically replacing all of handwritten programming. I recommend learning design alongside programming, man. You mean like software architecture? I agree with the software architecture. But I think first I need to learn how to put one brick on top of another brick and learn how to build a house and learn how those houses, work and learn how people live in those houses before I start getting a machine to do it. And then I think I can really use AI advantageously. Is advantageously a word? I just use it. I'm 32, no kids. I just bad life decisions I'm trying to change. I was doing computer science at university 12 years ago, but yeah, bad life choices. Acrylia is lying. There's not a day that goes by that he doesn't call me a bald old bitch. I was doing computer science. Man, I am 34. I made a lot of bad decisions. I don't have any kids either. So welcome to the club, brother. I don't know if Ben is in here, but Ben is trying to do this with he got kids. My personality low key just differs depending on the person and how much I like you. It's giving nepotism. It's one of those things you have to force your time. Get ready for PT at 3:30, home at 1800 or hold on, what? Are you in the military? Oh, okay. When you said That took me back when you said get ready for PT. I was like, hold on, what? Okay. Retired? Air Force? Army? Marine? Navy? Coast Guard? I need to make a section of Discord exclusively for veterans, and then make a part of the Discord just for people in Texas. All right, so let's continue. I've been yapping. It's time to get back. Agents can debug their own code, test that stuff too. Lord, yeah, I wasn't Jacob String. That's what I used to do. My whole workday: get home, code, Army, medic, then infantry. Retired in 2013, 40 now. Ooh, you're young. Ooh. You're young. Are you? What are you doing now? Are you just Are you? Are you chilling? You know what I mean? Are you chilling, or are you? Are you working as a web developer or something? Can you show me what we're recreating? That's funny how you want to be in Florida and I want to be in Texas. Friend, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. I don't know why you want to move to Texas. I'm not saying it's bad. There's a lot of opportunity here. But everybody, when I went to Florida and I walked around, I was like, I cannot believe people complain about living in Florida. And it is nice. It is beautiful. And there's so much culture. And there's I mean, the air is cleaner. It's nice in Florida. It's beautiful in Florida. Texas is great. Yeah, Texas can be great. But man, Florida is nice. I just don't understand why people don't like it. It is nice. I mean, sometimes the prices can be a little bit crazy, but for the most part, it is nice out there. Okay, so yeah. This is messed up. Okay, so let's all right. Okay, hold on. Somebody asked me something, and then they said, okay, somebody said, what are we building again? We're building this. We're building this, so you can go and look at it. Bam. All right, let's get back to it. Okay. Oh no, Major. I applaud you for even trying to get up and have activities because you gotta stay active. Um, Man, you know what I always wanted to get into, Major? I don't know if you remember because I think even though we're like 6 years apart, you're on the older side of the millennials. But do you remember the robot war stuff? Let me tell you what I'm really into, and then I'm gonna get back to coding. I swear. I'm getting sidetracked, but let me tell you what I always wanted to do. Robot battles? Is it like robot battles? Man. Load, crazy. I will. I remember watching X Play. Y'all remember X Play? And ooh, I love this stuff. I have always wanted to do this stuff. Yes. 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 Okay. I'm all for this. Get the kids into create some type of modular system where they can code and make robots and add things to it. And then, man, and then have them program. Man, I always want to do this stuff. Man, I remember Twisted Metal. I remember playing Twisted Metal on the PlayStation 1. The beautiful thing about being a millennial is that we came just in the right time to experience the transition from like a more analog to digital world in a fun way. Young enough but old enough to. Oh, is it stuck on the? It's stuck on the rotating saw thing. Uh. Oh yeah, knockout. Hold up. Hold up. It can't move, can it? It's messed up. Oh. Oh, she done. She done. Spinning parts are difficult. Oh, what? What, y'all? Steven, where you been at? Okay, Acrylia, is that Steven? Okay, where Steven been? Steven said, y'all, I'm working my new job. Who are y'all? If y'all don't know, Steven, he posted for 101 days, right? And then after he graduated, or before he graduated, he got a job. Here is Steven's I got a job. He's probably like, not you posting me all up on the screen and stuff. After he applied before he graduated, and then he got to remember, I was in your DM saying you're gonna get this job. I was right. Give me my flowers. Okay, I was correct. Outstanding. I think Steven is from the big Texas as well. So, are you at work right now, Steven? Yes. Everybody say congratulations to Steven. You did a good job. Yay, Steven. We're proud of you, Steven. Hugs to you, Steven. Are you at work right now, Steven? I will start next week, Wednesday, moving into... Okay. He said, he moving into an apartment, y'all. He moving into an apartment. Okay, he said, y'all not hiring juniors where? He said, AI taking whose job? What? AI ain't taking my job. He said, I don't know about y'all, but my name is Steven and I build things. And and with an underscore. All right. All right. All right. Where are we? I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is wrong. This overflow is wrong. With an underscore. Yes, sir. You don't need a tech job, just the right idea and a Stripe account. Interesting. Getting a tech job is tricky in 2025 and 2026. Yes, it is. All right, so to be fair, he's not wrong. Yeah. With an underscore. Don't forget the underscore. It's Steven, aka it's Steven. Don't forget the underscore. Hero image. Why are you messing up hero image? Why can't you add right hero image? Why? Why? This is 768. Yeah, I think the economy is doing bad right now, but like in 2008 and 2009, I was in middle school, I think, or ninth grade or something. And it was made known everywhere that we were going through a housing crisis and the economy was doing horribly. For some reason, they're kind of hiding it right now. They're kind of hiding what's going on. I don't know why. But what if you actually want a tech job? Money matters, but it's not just about the money. It's about doing something interesting for a living. I'm okay with people saying it's just about the money. Because if you have 3 kids or 4 kids, if you have a wife, if you have bills to pay, it's going to be about the money. Passion is wonderful. I'm all for passion and motivation, but money is great. Okay? But I do feel like there has to be some type of... Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry, Matt. My bad. Yes, because people code because they are infatuated by it. Okay. I'm surprised you came up in here today, Steven. I'm surprised, buddy. All right. So we got a hero image container. Hero image container. Something is not right about this container. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. What's going on here today? We are in the right one. We are. Hero image container. Hero image. Yeah, I've been busy trying to find an apartment in Abilene. What state is, hold on, let me look at what. Abilene is near Houston. No, it's near Dallas Fort Worth. Oh, it's in the middle. Oh, you in the middle of everything. I hope it's nice there. I've never been to Abilene. I thought Abilene was closer to Fort Worth than Dallas. I did not know it was. I wonder if it's bigger than Beaumont. Because of the data centers they're building there, a lot of people were moving out there. A lot of people are moving out to Abilene because of the data centers. Busy trying to find. Surprisingly difficult because of the data centers. I know your parents are happy. Man, I know your parents are over freaking joyed. I know they're happy. Oof. I know they're bragging to the family. I know. I have one of my closest friends is Nigerian. I know. They're bragging to the family. Okay? My son, the software engineer. Oh. What? It ain't even a game. All right, so image container. Why is there an image container on here? Okay, my son. That is so strange. Hold on, are we still in the right? Yeah, we're here. Are we in the right? English, please, my friend. Don't make me smack you. We are in. Yeah, we are here. I'm glad that you're here, Steven. We've been wondering where you've been at, man. Sometimes, so the orange thing, the hell? Do we still need that padding bottom? Yeah, the padding bottom is okay. But hero info, H1 orange thing, got hero info text, H1P, hero button, and we got the hero image container. What if I... Okay. Are you 64 days into learning, or is that 64 days of streaming? 64 days into learning. I only started streaming like a third of the way through. Yeah. If you look at the repo, you'll see that I started officially like on September 1st or the last day of August. Okay, so the image isn't, the height needs to be 100%. Why aren't you, or maybe the container, maybe the container needs to be, why can't I make this 100% of the container? Max width 100%, height auto. Yeah, it was on height auto, but the image isn't filling this container. So max width, yeah, the max. Okay. So the width is 100. The width is 100% of the container. Actually, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Okay. So you were right. Max width 100%. And you said height auto. Yeah, it's not stretching all the way down. Hmm. I just recently joined your journey, sir, and I see you have good determination, and I trust that you also get where you're heading. And I am also on my journey and just preparing for my one Miami dream. Okay, exactly. We all gonna meet in Miami. I mean, height won't do shit if image is in line, right? Oh, what? I gotta go, but y'all keep grinding. It's hard. It's hard out there, but people who grind and are still getting jobs. Sure, the economy will get better soon, and you and all your hard work. Thank you, Steven. Have a good one, Steven. I believe it's display inline block. We can. Hold on. I can just check this, right? No, it's this. Hold on. What? Hold on. I'm gonna just do a thing. Oh no, it wasn't display inline block, but now it is. It was display. Hold on. What? What? Okay. Now it's display block. And I want it to be the size. But I think it's because the height. Can I set this to auto? And then can I make this? I wonder why it doesn't work. 700. Why don't we set this to 700 pixels? And then we can set the mint. I think object fit cover only works on. No. That's weird. Why don't we just make. Oh, I think something is wrong. I think something is, it's the specificity issue. We're about to have one of my think out loud and explain why we have a property while everyone watches moments. What is going on? You see that? What is going on with this thing? What is... Y'all see that? First is over here. What is going on? What's going on with this thing? It is weird. That's why earlier when we were fixing that other problem, I was blaming it on DevTools because I was getting so I was like, because the DevTools always does some stupid stuff all the time. So I think what we're gonna do is, what is the height of the image? The height of the image, and then the height of the image. The image container is 350. We're just gonna say that the hero image, we're gonna say that the max height is 300 pixels. No, oops, wrong. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I figured, okay. I figured out what I was doing wrong. I figured out what I was... Oops. I figured out what I was doing. I had height twice. So anyway, we're going to act like that never happened. We are going to act like that never happened. We are going to move on with our lives. If y'all saw what happened, then y'all saw what happened. If y'all didn't, then we're just going to move on. All right. Okay. Right. Dev with Shoaib, we are working through another front. We're working through the same front end mentor. This reminds me of how I had a similar problem. I duplicated a selector in my CSS file for front end mentor challenge. You had duplicated a selector? Oh yeah, that happens to me a lot because sometimes I just need to stop doing that stupid stuff. Like I'll put height right here and then I'll just forget and I'm like, why isn't this working? And I'm like, oh, it's a specificity issue. Yeah, you're right, it's a specificity issue and it's right in front of you. Good luck, man. Gonna hop back on Odin project. Do your thing, David Omar. Do your thing, homie. I was busy reorganizing my code. Okay, so let's just do this one more time. 1440. 1440 is looking good. Hold on, that's not 1440. 1440. 1440 is looking good. 768. 768 is looking good. All right. First, let's remove. All right, and then we have 375. 375. 375 is also looking good. We can now move on to the About page. That's when you paste in GPT and he be like, you dumbass, you have two selectors doing different stuff. Alright, now we're on our About page. Now we got to make sure this is, so this is looking good. Y'all okay that, are y'all okay with the fact that I'm coding but also yapping a lot? Is that okay? Or y'all want me to just focus on coding? Since I looked at the compound layout and was realizing that things were being overwritten. Okay, cool. Oh, my job is to yap? My bad. My bad, homie. I'll be forgetting. Alright. So it looks like we got all this together. This isn't bad. This gap, okay, I thought that gap was messed up for a second. Nah, this gap is messed up. Damn. But I like it better like this. Nah, I can't do that. Damn. No, it's right. Oh, it's this thing right here. Oh. Okay. I see. Maybe a margin. I'm gonna have to create an ID. I'm gonna have to create something. I'm gonna put a footnote in that. We're gonna come back. Let's see what 375. So 375 is supposed to look like this. No, 768. 768. So we need to fix that. Oof. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like and subscribe. So you can hear more of my beautiful lyrics. Alright. So the first thing we need to do, because this is display row. I don't know if y'all know. Some of y'all already know this. When you do display flex, it automatically goes to row. So first we gotta change that. So what I'm gonna do is take all of this. Hold on. I'm gonna take all of this. I'm going to my media query. Lord, there has to be a better way to organize all of this stuff, because now we're getting into even worse territory. You're right, Ramaloran, and thank you for that comment. I really do appreciate your comment. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will send that suggestion up to HR. Alrighty. Hold up. Did I just mess up something? You can submit all of your suggestions to Acrylia at acrylia.org, .net.gov, .com.io. He will get back to you sometime. I don't know when. But thank you for that comment. I appreciate you. You are loved and cared about, and your opinion matters here. It really does. It really does. It really does. It really does. Okay. Hello, please forward your suggestions. Hey Donji Milinkovic. How are you on this fine Wednesday? I hope you're doing great. We are just doing some coding. We are doing coding things. Okay, so first we need to fix this. So let me remind y'all what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like this, right? So we got our mission, title, paragraphs, woman cooking. Bam! All right, so we need to do our mission, title, paragraphs, woman cooking. Bam. So first we're going to do a display of cologne. So that gets us part of the way there, right? Then we are going to do, let's look at it again, is a justify content start. So we're going to do a little start right here. Oh, wrong. So we're gonna keep that center, and we're gonna do a line item start. Bam. There is none. Did you see the job market for front end devs? Oh, we have seen it. We have seen it, Ramala. We've seen it. I promise you, we've seen it, and you're right. I'm just gonna give up everything that I'm doing right now. Everything that I'm doing right now, forget it. I'm not doing it anymore. Just because you came in here and you said what you just said. I am sorry that I even tried to be a front-end web developer when the news and society and everybody else, and sometimes even Jesus, is telling me not to be a front-end developer. I'm sorry. Let's see. About hero. It says a padding of 2 rim. That's 2 rim all around, but I don't want that. I want 64, 32. How is your day going? Or I guess night. The day is going great. The day is going amazing. They don't realize that before the thought of telling you that even crossed their minds, I already told you about such things. Of course, don't you know? If you, Acrylia on the daily tells me I ain't shit. So of course he's told me about what you're talking about. How dare you? How dare you? 64. So the about hero has a gap of 64 pixels. I'm gonna have to close that. Bro, do whatever you want. I am not saying it's impossible to find. What I am saying is difficult to find if we will compare with other fields, because currently I'm struggling with that. Let me tell you something. Let me just put it out in the air. You see this? I am brown. I am a brown man in America. And no matter how people try to get around that, okay, historically, if you're anything but the dominant culture, it has been difficult. It will always be difficult. It will always be hard. It will always be, there will always be adversity. Okay? That, it was hard for us to even get into this world. It will be difficult. It will be difficult. Nothing about this is easy. Nothing about this is easy. And the fact that you always want to take, the fact that you have, that tells me that you've had goals in your life. And because they are difficult, you've decided to sideline those things. I'm not about to adhere to how you feel, and you can project however you want to feel. Okay? It will be hard regardless. Hell, you don't even have to be this color and it's going to be hard. Y'all saw what happened in the last week in America? Okay? So it doesn't even matter. Hard is everywhere. Hard is going to be here forever. Hard is the norm. Suffering is the norm. Difficulty is the norm. Okay? It is what it is. So people coming up in here and they say, oh, it's going to be difficult to find a front-end job. It's going to be difficult to find a back-end job. It's going to be difficult to be whatever the hell you want to be. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. None of it's going to be easy. And yes, you said, bro, do whatever you want. I will continue to do whatever I want. All right, now that we got that out of the way. All right, so we need to make this a display. Hello, Roha. Love to see you here. About info. Let's see, we do a display of flex. Okay, yeah. That is display. Remember, when you do display flex, it automatically goes to row. So we have to do a flex direction. Oh, column. Bam. Y'all see that? Lovely. The things I would have to go through if I didn't have to compute it tab to debug. Okay? I remember Learning web development is so accessible now, especially CSS. Because CSS, you used to have to do floats with all of it. Right? We don't have to do that anymore. All right. So we got that, and that is. We need to add a. It already has a padding, but I wonder why is it, did I set it to a certain, okay, there we go, that fixed that. That did it. That did it. All right, so now we gotta fix this. So we got these looking right. These are okay. Now we need to do beyond the plate. You look at beyond the plate. Again, display flex automatically goes to row, so we got a display column. And that is the about info too. Display flex, flex direction, column, bam. That don't look too bad. That don't look too bad at all. We're going to remove the margin from the bottom though. No, that's padding. Top and bottom, no, just, okay, padding. Oh, no. No. I guess we added, okay, let's just not do that. All right. All right, there we go. There we go. It's looking great. Looking awesome. All right. So we got that. That's looking good. Is that actually looking good, or is it too tall? No, it's just right. No, this is the problem. Why is it? All right, there we go. Bam. Done. All right. It's gonna be hard regardless. You gotta get over it. Hold on, is there any dividers? No, there's no divider. All right, so we finished that. Now we're going to do 375. For me, it will be much more difficult because I am not from USA or Europe. In my country, we have very low IT job market. I am trying to improve my English and tech skills. Nothing easy in that world. True. Nothing is easy. It's never going to be easy. Some people don't want to hear that, but it's not easy. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright. So now what we need to do is make sure that this looks right. I'm going to increase that to 100%. Let me take a short little break. 5-minute break. 5-minute break. 5-minute break. What it is, yo? What's up? What's up? Got too much drink in the cup. In the cup. Da-da. Oh, yeah, yeah. What it is, yo? What's up? What's up? If you're just joining, we're taking a short break because breaks are nice. Breaks are very important. Thank you, Wayne, Rob, Thank you. I appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming in the stream. Appreciate you. What it is, yo? What's up? What's up? No. Actually, let me go pee in the woods right quick. I'll be right back. What it is, yo? What's up, Danny? Sometimes I start to think that maybe I spent my time for nothing because when you apply for jobs and they don't give you any response, it's really discouraging. I don't know. Anyway, I wish you would. Brother, if you don't start harassing, I'm just playing, but you should start really emailing the. If you want it, you'll go get it. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, it is so easy to get discouraged in a world filled with opportunities. Hold on, let me change my attire. We do not have time to be discouraged. There is a great filter, truly. What it is, yo? What's up? What's up? Oh, Malachi. Malachi. Ugh. All right. Let's see. You know you're taking a bath today, right? You good? All right. All right. It's understanding that you are battling against the millions who want the same role. However, the one to lose is the one who stops learning. Yeah, these are. You gotta keep going, brother. You gotta make it sure. You gotta put the odds in your favor. You gotta manipulate to put the odds in your favor. If you really want it, you'll go get it. Why you think I'm streaming? You think I'm streaming? There's many reasons why I'm streaming, but streaming has to do with getting a job as well. So I'm gonna just be honest about that. You trying to find a comfortable place to lay down, huh? You want me to help you? Come on. I'm trying to help you so that you can whatever. Find your own space. No, stop. No licking. Do it yourself. All right. So we got H1, and this is in our hero. On the about, something is being covered up behind this. Oh, okay, okay. I see. This text is, or maybe no. Stop licking me. Stop it. Let's start from the top and then go to the bottom. So let's work with this H1. You don't have to. I'm trying to tell you, if you just, I got you. Just lay down like this. Bam, there you go. See? Man, if you just do like that, you'll be comfy. All right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not looking forward to it, but it is. I'll do it. I won't lie. I'm not looking forward to it. You've been making this for a minute. What are you making? Oh no, it's just the recipe finder website. Now I feel self conscious because I've been doing it for a while. No, I don't feel self conscious. It is what it is. It is what it is. So we got the padding. $48.16. What it is, yo? What's up? What's up? Na 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 na. .48 16 pixels. Oh, that's the hero. We're on the about info 1. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! There's people outside, they just minding their own business, Malachi. They are minding their own business. Damn. Literally the neighbors in their own yard. When somebody, okay. Usually when somebody knocks on the door, I'm okay because I understand that he's just alarming us and people knocking on the door. Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up. Hell nah. It be scaring me sometimes. Which I don't know is I kind of listen. Loud. I'm not gonna go too much into details, but loud noises, sudden loud noises, like loud noise. Just I love you, Malachi, but I need you to shut the hell up. Shut the. Listen, I'm telling you, that barking, no. No, sir, Bob. Malachi, there's nobody. I promise you, I assure you, nobody is coming over here. I assure you, I promise, no one is coming over here. You got my word. What it is, yo? What's up? Yes. I'm gonna still keep this spacing. I don't know why they would remove it, but I'll change this one. 32. Alright, we finally finished it. So we got both of these pages going right. Alright, bam. 768. $375. Alright. Now, the next thing we have to do is where the JavaScript is going to come all in and stuffs. Okay. So now we got to do the recipe page. Sweet potato, black pea. So because these are going to be filtered in, I have to think about how I'm going to do this, because I learned that I can use templates, which is, we're going to get into that. And now we're almost there. I wouldn't say I'm doing you think I'm doing a week worth of working hours? I think I'm being slow as hell. Hold up. Your channel name is Zero to Full Stack YouTube? Hello. Okay. So this is a stopping point. So when we come back, because I have a few things I need to do. When we come back, we will do. It's funny because I used it in combination with Copilot and whatever GPT told me to type in Copilot. Finished literally almost instantly. All right. So what I want y'all to do is go ahead and go subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and then go to the Discord. Sorry, this is ending abruptly. Actually, I'm not sorry. Alright. Alright, cool. So make sure y'all subscribe. No, not tomorrow. Later today. We do 2 streams a day. We do 1 sometimes, but most of the time it's gonna be 2. So I'll be streaming later this evening. Okay. I will see y'all in the evening time. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you later, 0 to full stack. I will see y'all later. Thank you, Acrylia, as usual. Alrighty, y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah. Yep. Alright, bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.